Alright, this is new footage, new scenery for y'all. What do we have here? We have a hiker with a backpack. It is 8:53 on June 1st. That's gonna throw y'all for a loop. It's 8:53 on June 18th. And our past few days, as in 2 days, were spent there at the Days Inn. The first day, well, you saw the videos. First 0 day, spent with Munch and them. Second one, did absolutely nothing besides sleep and sweat. Sweat and sleep. So now, instead of sleeping and sweating, we're gonna walk and sweat. That's at least the plan. I doubt we have very much road walk in our future. I think we get to single track trail like within the first 0.1 miles or 0.2 miles. Right, Magpie?
Look at our beautiful, beautiful Highway 154 trail.
Somehow there's so many cars on the trail. I didn't think cars were allowed on the trail.
Good trail maintenance stuff.
Yeah, it's superb trail maintenance.
No blowdowns that I can see.
Yeah, besides the blowdowns in, well, we're gonna keep it PG today. Right, Magpie? Oh no, she's too fast, too quick. Oh, yep. All right, folks, this is what the trail is today. We have road walk all day for today, tomorrow. We have like 70 miles of road walk to connect to the Buckeye Trail. So I'll bring you along. If you want to watch some cool road, you're more than welcome to. It always feels good to step again. The body's still a little bit fragile, less fragile than it has been, but it always feels good to step again regardless. So yeah, we are stepping. We might be able to see another hiker today if our miles link up, so we're gonna cruise on down. Magpie's already got a quick pace. There's a blue blaze, look at that. A lot of cool stuff going on. As you can see, there's some excitement. So road walking, check it and see. I don't hopefully have a fever of 103. Let's go get it. Gotta tell you, the road walk into Lisbon town center, woo! It's a little busy. I'm in the calm spot right now before more cars come hauling at me. But yeah, it's a busy road with little to no shoulder. So be prepared. But blue blazes everywhere. I'm not looking forward to walking in the yard. Gotta do what you gotta do so you don't get hit by a car though. Okay. Alright, so the town, Lisbon proper, you pass a Save-A-Lot. There's a big America flag that I just wanted to film, but I was on a call with Dan, who is a trail angel that should be picking up Magpie and I today. But since we have 70 miles of road walk, nowhere to camp along that road walk. So he just called and I just sent him our GPS, so he should just at some point pop up, pick us up, and we'll be able to camp legally. Oh, there's it. Aha. I wonder what Magpie took a picture of. Frontiers, knives and gears, selling sharp things to sharp people. That might be what it was. Oh, the subway smells so good, but Magpie, she waits for no man, woman, or hiker. If she clicks a button and it says go, she will not stop for you. She will go. Beautiful town center. I haven't seen any weight limits today yet, folks, but it's all road walk, so keep your eyes peeled. I would have never thought that for this town.
Republican headquarters, eh?
I would never have believed so.
Did you see the Democratic headquarters like back there a ways?
Was it just a little tucked in the corner?
Yeah, it's just in a strip mall. It's like real sad.
Oh.
I wonder who has more money.
All right, we're off the main drag, thankfully. That was a busy road. And I don't know. It's mostly road, folks. We're gonna follow the blue blazes. Are there actually camping symbols around here?
No, it's
What?
picnic benches.
That's a camping symbol.
Oh, it is.
That blows my mind.
We're not on this for very long, though.
Huh. We found a bike trail. Mile 0. We are on mile 0, folks. We restart our journey back at 0. Every day it's kind of restarting our journey back at 0, huh? Hey, baby. Bye bye, baby. You know the song's Bye Bye Birdie? Bye bye, baby on road walks. Oh, I crack myself up. Alright, so the bike path was nice for a little bit, but the trail diverges here, and we go back to pure road walking. Ooh, a little Ohio hill, they say. Okay. Haha! Found a little bit of farmland. Okay. Okay. I can dig it. I can dig it. I like it up top here. You climb up one little hill, you feel on top of the world in Ohio. Well, we just got into Ohio. Don't really know. At least that's what it feels like right now. Beautiful. Alright, I'm not going to film every road turn. You can look at the Garmin GPS tracks for those. But I wanted to film the gamble road turn because sadly I haven't been able to gamble yet today. I haven't been able to gamble with baby's emotions with the weight limit signs because there have been none. Ohio doesn't have weight limits. So we should be safe, I think. Maybe. Baby! 10 tons. For all your through hiking candling needs, stop by the Beaver Creek Candle Company retail outlet, open Monday through Friday, 9 to 3. Right on trail, folks. Right on trail. Right on Highway 412. For all the candles of through hikers' needs, stop by today from 9 to 3. Huh. Trails always seem to put you by the county jail. Are they saying hikers should just be thrown away, lock them up, throw away the key? Rude. We're not that crazy, folks. Maybe a little bit. Maybe a little bit.
If it's too much of a hassle, I'll take a V8 too. It doesn't matter for me. No, I genuinely believe that they were surprised to see us and excited.
Alright, folks. Well, one more time, we ran into Munch and SOS. We gotta just start calling this hike the Constantine, the Magpie, and the Munch and SOS hike because they have been a part of our hike for the past 2 weeks pretty much. They just keep popping up. So they're actually based out of Lisbon, and they were going kayaking, as you saw, and this is the road that takes them out towards where they're going kayaking. So this was actually just a chance encounter. So it's really interesting how the trail works. Like, this wasn't them trying to come out and meet us. It was actually them just saying, oh, I'm going kayaking today, and them taking the one road that brings them there, and us by chance being on that same road. So yeah, very interesting. Don't know why the lighting's all weird, but it's a little weird right now with the camera. Chugged a Dr. Pepper. I'm having the nose fumes from the carbonation when you burp, and then the fumes are like jet fuel coming out of your nose. So yeah, I think that's enough info right there. But Munch and SOS, as always, thank y'all. Have fun. Woo! Too close. I have parts of my body that are usually on the outside that just went inside. All right, that's a good way to end the clip. Baby! But baby! The weight limit's only effective November 1st to 30th. I think we're good. It doesn't even give you a weight limit. Doesn't even give you a max, baby. We should be safe. She's ignoring me. Yes. First one of the day. It always feels good. It feels good, but I start treading dangerous waters with the first one of the day. You actually usually near the third one of the day is when the real dangerous waters are tread. Blue blaze. Ah, Ohio Vashes. Who on mon Vache? It's the same on Vashes. It feels good. It feels good that they're there. Always does your heart good. So many Vashes. I found my Vashes. Alright, so almost 10 miles to the T outside of Lisbon. Well, outside of the Days Inn. So outside of Lisbon, it would be like 7. So about 10 miles to the T on the NCT. That's a weird one to put together. There is super cool fam, guy named Jay that lives along this road that is super friendly to hikers. Stopped and chatted for a quick bit, offered us a spot to sit, offered us a beer. It's like, oh dude, my body would break. Offered us water, offered us anything that a hiker could take. He definitely wanted to sit and chat. And we told him we're trying to get as many miles in today as possible, so we got to keep on pushing. But we got his number, his information, all that good stuff, because Steady, who is another hiker that's going the opposite way, that mileage might link up for her because there's nowhere to camp in here. So hopefully we're going to see her tonight, and we'll be able to relay some information her way to see if she wants to try to link up to camp in his yard, because he also offered that. So really friendly people in Ohio. Really friendly people. A lot of support, not even on the Buckeye Trail, but a whole bunch of support already just even on the connector part to the Buckeye Trail. And it's starting to rain, so my weather rock nipples are saying that it's wet outside, must be raining. That was a nice way to end such a nice event, huh? You're welcome. And just little drizzly clouds right now. Full brunt of the storm hasn't hit yet, but we are in the puffies. Oh, not puffies, rain jackets. It's just drizzling. Nothing bad yet. About 12:20. Done a little over 11 miles, I think. So getting out of town by 9 o'clock. It's road. We're moving quick. Don't have a lot else on the mind, folks. I'm listening to interview with a comedian. Pretty inappropriate stuff, or it's not inappropriate, but wait, am I inappropriate on these videos? No, never. It's more R-rated than I would like to talk about. So that's that. Now that's a scruffy cat. If you're a cat and hanging out in the rain on top of a dumpster, your cat life got some cat problems in it. I don't know, unless it's a cat that likes rain. I don't think you see that often though. Super weird. That's interesting. Huh. Trail's the road right next to here. Little Little interesting sign. Alright, so this junction's a little confusing. I don't know if we turn down Bethesda or the road right after. I believe it's the road right after. Might double check the maps before I get too far. What does this one say? There's the turn signal. Hassley. I think we turned down Hassley. Yep, there's more blazes. Okay. 2 really quick junctions of roads. So stay on your R's and W's. But this road should lead us close into Hanoverton. I keep trying to say Hanover like on the AT, but it's like Handoverton. I'll get it right once we get there. Rain has stopped. That's pleasant. Popped out of the hood. Still in the jacket. Done about 15 miles. A little over 1 o'clock. We don't really have a plan on where we're getting to today. Just walking until Dan comes picks us up. He'll just be using the ping from our GPS tracker. And once he picks steady up, he'll just at some point we'll see a car. Some guy's picking us up and we're going to be camping at his house. It's all road walk, so we have to be flexible with our pace and our miles because he's doing something pretty awesome. Thank you a lot, Dan, for providing that service to not only us, but other hikers like Apple Pie, Steady, and then probably other NCTers that you've met along the way. Buckeye Trail hikers you met along the way. Well, I don't know why Buckeye Trail hikers would do this. You're a trail angel. You know what I'm trying to say. So, yeah, we're going to just keep cruising, see how far we get today. With our pace, I think he works until 5. So we have at least 4 more hours of hiking. So we should be able to get right into that 30 range. We'll see. Ain't a care in the world. I like it. Those right there are America bales. Jeez, that's something. Well, you get both sides when you hike across the country, folks. You get both sides of types of people. Even every day's a blend. Every month's a blend, every hour's a blend, every day's a blend. So we've met really friendly people in Ohio so far. Extremely friendly. But on my way into Hanoverton, some guy purposely let out his dog to come at me. So Hardy, that was an 8-1 type of situation. Like, that dog was big, super barky, nipping at my legs. And it was at the door, and this gentleman, I'll still call him a gentleman, saw me walking by, decided, oh, maybe this hiker wants to play with my giant Rottweiler. If it was a nice one, yeah. No. Not super enthused about that. That was really sketch. I did not feel comfortable filming it because the gentleman that would let a dog out on a hiker of that magnitude would also not be a gentleman that would prefer to be filmed, I'm assuming. So, that gives me a little adrenaline boost. Wow. Did not like that. Did not like that at all. About a mile or 2 from Hanoverton. Met some fantastic people in Ohio so far. That gentleman was not my favorite person. Not nice. The dog was at the door and the guy saw me walking by. It's like perfect time to let my 100-pound dog out that's got some big old chompers on him. Whew, okay. My weather rock of nipples are saying a little bit of fear. Okay. Let's go get to town. All right, we're in the town of Hanoverton. There is apparently a DG around here somewhere, but you would have to look around. As for what this tavern is called, I'm gonna let the jokes be made on Magpie's behalf or your own behalf. Look at what the tavern's called. Any thoughts?
Nope.
Oh, damn. All right, you guys gotta make your own jokes. All right, so the NCT goes up the highway out of Hanoverton. But Magpie and I are gonna walk down to the Hanoverton Park, which is like the next block over, to do a little bit of lunch action. It's actually still go. Oh. There's a corner store right on the.
Tobacco Depot.
Oh, it's a depot for tobacco. I don't know why they wouldn't route you here. There's sidewalks and stuff.
Put us that way.
So yeah, we're gonna walk up to here.
Park benches.
Yeah, so the ping's gonna go off trail for a second, but we'll come back to here. It's just we're gonna go look for a bench to sit down and grub down. Ooh. Nice little town. The town's really old and historic.
That was cute.
The way into the town's a little something.
Yeah, man, there's some dogs.
Oh. All right, right off trail. There's the Hanoverton Community Park. I looked on the side of the fire station for a water spigot. I didn't see it, but you would think they would have put one on the outside. But here they have, it looks like outlets. The post office is right across the street. And then they have a lot of benches and even a picnic table for lunch right next to a slide that would burn my ass with that sheet metal. I remember moments of being a kid that sheet metal took more skin off than I could possibly care for. Burn the ass cheeks. Lunchtime. All right, so Thomas Market in Hanoverton is right on trail. I haven't seen the DG yet, but in case you don't pass it, that market has everything. Well, of course not everything, but for a hiker, you're not gonna be stressed with stuff to eat or anything. I walked in there just because I needed a water. I've been puzzled about why community facilities around here don't have exterior hose spigots. And Magpie came out with the theory of it's Tornado Alley, so it would cause problems. So I had to go in there and buy a water, $1 just for a liter of water, which it's, I don't know. It's weird how thru hikers' minds rationalize prices. We've had this conversation a lot too, not about water per se, but it's weird how thru hikers, there's a concept around prices and everything. So that's general. What did I mean by that? So thru hikers, again, this is a generalization, but for the most part, you'll see this in a lot of thru hikers and a lot of thru hiking culture. That's a big puppy. I keep getting distracted. Hello. Big boxers. So, no worries. So in thru hiking culture, it's funny what thru hikers will choose to pay for, and then what they'll say, oh, that's too expensive. Like, and even with realizing it and being conscious about it, your brain still does it anyway. So like, even buying a liter of water in there for $1, I'm like, oh, that's way too expensive. But we just spent 2 days in town at a hotel and spent way more than $1. So it's weird. It's weird what a thru hiker's mind rationalizes prices for.
Also, you just get water for free on trail. So
Yeah.
Like, baseline price for water is free. But we'll spend money on a hotel if that's something that we can't get.
Yeah, but it's not even that. So it's like, even
But
with
yeah, I mean,
with outdoor gear, so like a baseline price for hikers for, say, a backpack, if it gets anywhere outside of a certain realm, hikers will complain. Any piece of gear. I'm not being as eloquent with the thought process behind this right now, but it's an can't even talk. It's an interesting train of thought to follow down. Just the kind of group conscious around certain ways of thought, especially around pricing for things. So it's like, oh, bring in an example of food. A burger, $10, way too expensive. But $5, also for a thru hiker, way too expensive. There's never a medium. I think what I'm trying to say is most thru hikers are cheap. I'm a thru hiker. I feel the same way sometimes. So it's not me saying anything bad. It's not me dissing thru hikers, but I think most thru hikers are cheap.
I think you're losing your train of thought, baby.
I think I'm losing my train of thought, but I'm not saying it eloquently.
You're saying that there's a really interesting difference between the stuff that we're consider inexpensive when it comes to gear contrasted with...
You can never
oh my
hear you
God,
because you talk forward.
I think what you're trying to say is there's an interesting contrast between we're willing to spend $500 or $600 on a tent and like not blink an eye at it, but we're like, I can't believe Smart Water is $4 in this convenience store. You know, you're like, how dare they charge more than $1 for ramen? That's highway robbery, as we wear thousands of dollars of gear on our backs.
Yeah, it's
really interesting where our baseline prices get set at for things.
yes, it's funny, the train of thought on that. So I went too far down it and not eloquently. I used the word eloquently 3 times to the point that eloquently doesn't even have a meaning to it. I think Magpie wants me to stop. But since we've been talking for so long, we also found a gold gem. What do we find here, baby? But baby! Alright, folks. That's the end of my ramble. Actually, give it some thought. It's actually a cool thought line to walk down. Don't listen to my rambles about it. Actually, think about it, and it's very interesting. Okay, the baby said we're pushing the weight limit, so we should go. We go. So many Vashes. Oh, those are cute Vashes too. All right, I may not be a Little Pony fan or a My Little Pony fan, but I'm a My Little Vash fan, a My Little Cow fan. I would ride a cow. Oh, that one wants to play. Magpie, you go play with cow? Oh, they actually want to play. They're coming over. Hello. Hello. All right, I stop and get a picture of y'all. Y'all pretty. Yeah. All right, mile or two out of Hanoverton. Feeling better again after that one gentleman was very gentlemanly and gave me a taste of his ferocious puppers. Really friendly family. This father was walking out with his 3 or 4 daughters. I couldn't count. 3 daughters, 2 daughters, 3. We'll go with 3. And yeah, he actually does this like loop every day, 3 or 4 miles with his children. He's like, oh, I noticed those blue blazes, and he didn't know what they were. So we just chatted real quick. He offered us to take a seat down at his property. So yeah, the ratio today is so far heavily in favor of Ohio's cool. The people in Ohio are cool. I mean, all my experiences with Ohio people so far lean heavily in that flavor, besides the one gentleman. So gentlemanly. Hey, baby. All right, we're on Buffalo Road. Been on Buffalo Road for a good spell. It's a pretty rolly road for Ohio. Not like crazy ups and downs, but pretty good rolls. Not flat like we've come to expect. Oh, I got the burp, sorry. Yeah, so just cruising around Buffalo Road. We've done a little over 20. It's a little bit before 4 o'clock. I think it's like 3:40 maybe. So depending what time Dan picks us up, should be able to get at least a mid 20. I don't know, late 20, 30. I don't know. Depends what time Dan picks us up. So we're not really stressing about it. We're just walking until a car shows up. It's interesting. They just line their driveway with bikes. It's pretty cool. Aw, the cutie's taking pictures of cows too. She does love them. You do love the cows. Aw, you have a soft spot in your heart for cows, don't you? Aw. Oh, no, don't go away. It is Baby City. Oh, look, no filter, no problem water right next to him. Oh. Look what's coming out. That's no filter, no problem. Alright, right before you turn on Ridge Road, which is a pretty straight shot for a while, there's a little cemetery that, well, I'll let you read it. I never do justice when I read these things. But it's a very fresh cemetery. Ooh.
The first place that you can actually like sit down.
Yeah, it's the first place you can sit down for a while. I do want to touch on, well, that's Ridge Road right there. I do want to touch on water today. You're going to have to use corner stores or get lucky with somebody that offers some water, because you don't want to filter anything you pass across today. You pass across some flows of questionable water, but it's all farm runoff. So for water, we're about 25 miles into the day.
We haven't seen anything that was worth drinking.
No, you have to get pack it out of town, and then also you're gonna probably have to stop at the corner store in Hanoverton until you hit Minerva. So yeah, just wanted to put that water in there. This is the first legit stretch that there hasn't been agua in a good while. So
there are some cattle troughs, but they're on private property, and there were also cows there.
yes,
So
I wouldn't trust them.
and I wouldn't jump the fence because it's private
Yep.
property. So.
Break time. Why does it always go away right when I pull out the phone? We just saw a coyote run across this field,
With what looked like a rabbit.
and then it got behind that ridge that we couldn't see it. Y'all must think I just hallucinate the entire time on trail, just being like, oh yeah, we saw this animal, and then never actually can get it on video.
I can confirm that the coyote exists.
Magpie confirmed.
Yeah, just
All right.
ran across the field with like a dead rabbit in its mouth.
Yeah, so we were all gonna take a break here longer, but Dan the man said he's,
I wanted only a 5-minute break.
oh, she only wanted a 5-minute
I
break.
just had to find a place to pee, really.
Dan the man said he's gonna meet us in an hour. He's gonna come find us. So instead, we're gonna keep stepping. We're at like 24 to the T right now. So in about an hour, we should get like 27, 28 maybe. It's all road, so moving at least 3.5-er. So we're gonna get to see another straight up unit of a hiker. Legit powerhouse. Blows my mind. We'll see if I get her on film. So yeah, sorry about not filming. I already touched on this, but I'll touch on it again. Sorry about not filming the interaction with Apple Pie and Greenleaf, but as I said, it didn't feel right in the moment. Didn't feel right to our interaction together. It was just nice being with hikers, and it just felt good in the moment just to be. So it felt like it would have tainted the flavor of our, yeah, it felt like it would have tainted the flavor of our initial meeting a little bit. But I've met Steady before, so maybe I'll see if I can get her on film. She's a legit powerhouse of a hiker. Been doing this for way longer than I have, way longer than Magpie has. She's just been doing this since God knows when. Well, she knows when. Like 2006 or 2008 or even before then. So yeah, we're gonna keep hiking for about an hour, then go see a cool trail angel and go see a very cool hiker. So very cool to that as well. That little unit of a beagle came out with some power. This one, it hauled ass trying to bite us. Oh my God. That unit of a beagle, little piping plover legs were moving, trying to get to us. Every dog wants to bite us today. Not everyone. There's been some friendly ones. Oh, thankfully. For sale. I love it. Yeah, just yep. Just want to stop the tracker. Yeah.